Good morning, Shrink the Boy. How are you this morning? Good morning, Shrink the Boy. How are you this morning?
What up?
Boys in the hood. We're going Wolverine today, man. 50.
The 50 freestyle.
Finally.
It happened, yeah.
Oh, mate, haven't we been just sitting around waiting for this one to pop?
Yeah, it was fast. It was fast. It was fun.
I had to put one of the most aggressive men on the planet on ice for about 7 days, just sit him on ice. So it's a very difficult thing to do. I don't think you guys realize how much strategy goes into putting someone like that on ice for 7 days. Just got to calm him down. A lot of just calm down. It's coming. You know, like a sprinter like that, they start to feel their speed come in. You know, because they're in that taper, obviously, and all of a sudden they start to feel something they haven't felt in like the whole preparation. They're like, hang on, I'm feeling good. Like, I want to unload this. I'm like, calm down, relax. It's coming. So, yeah, the past 7 days has been very interesting and just and look, I think it shows up in the results here. Like, I think the ones that manage it well make it through, and the ones that don't. I can't really read that, but tell me who.
I can zoom in.
Who are the misses here? Who missed the top 16?
Well, I don't know if they missed it, but did you see Brett Frazier and Dylan Carter in the same heat? That was pretty cool. Both, and they tied. They went 22-4-5, 22-4-6. You know, Brett Frazier, old school guy, you know.
Yeah.
But as for misses,
Brad Tandy, is that a miss?
Brad Tandy's a miss, yeah.
Is it? I mean, how old is that guy?
He was in the final last time round, though. If he's a final last time round, he's a miss. Ari Lekonen was the European champion 21-6 or 7 this year.
He missed?
That was a huge stinker, dude. 26th.
That's a big miss. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, huge.
That Maxi, the guy underneath him, I don't know his surname, but Maxim, he's like the 6'10" giant from Hungary as well. He's a 21 on a good day.
Both of those guys are like 6'8", 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, absolutely. Cam has been a 21-4. I mean, he's not looking too hot this year, but still. Santo's missed. Santo's another fast dude.
Yeah, that's a miss. You know, it's just about management, and the week's tough, man. I'm telling you, I've sat around at 2 Olympics for day 7, and I know the feeling. It's very tough. You got that emotional roller coaster of all the swims you're watching. You got your teammates coming in and out of your room, you know, at all hours of the night. You got people finishing events and starting to party like rock stars. You know, it's tough, man. But the ones that manage it do well, and here we go. We got 16 guys make it through.
All 16 sub 22. I think
first
time ever. Yeah,
first time in history, all under 22. That's wicked. I mean, for a guy that swam the 50, finished 6th in the 50, you know, not that long ago, and couldn't break 22. And here we are. All these guys are under 22 now. It's madness, but that's where sprinting is these days, mate. It's taking leaps and bounds, jumps. So good to see.
You watch the 50. So what are your thoughts? You got a guy in here. Bruno's in here.
Yeah, and look, our strategy is always swim as fast as you can without any emotion in the morning. You know, we try and just be emotionless. We don't wake up and think, all right, I really got to go today. It's like, you know, allow your training to take over and just swim fast, but be almost robotic, you know, like have no emotion attached to it. And Bruno did a really good job of that this morning. He even got to the 30-meter mark and said to himself, because I've had a talk with him in the past couple of minutes, where he was like, okay, I'm in control of this race. Now let me just not shut it down, but let me control it to the wall. And so the way that he controls his speed is he adds in breathing. So he started to add in some breathing, and that allows him to control his speed and control the management of it and not have to put in a full effort. Now, look, he's still going at full speed, so don't get me wrong. He's 21.6. But for me, and I've coached this guy now for 7 years, it was the easiest 21.6 I've seen him swim. He's still swimming fast, but in terms of how it looked, it was the easiest 21.6. I can't determine what that means in terms of how much more he's got, but I would say that it would put him in the hunt for a medal if he is able to drop more time for sure. That's kind of where we're looking right now. And I didn't really see anyone that was other than Dressel control the 50 the way he did. Maybe Flo looked good for sure. Yeah, Flo's got more. He's going to be a contender, but we knew that. It was always going to be Flo and Dressel and Bruno. I was a little surprised with Ben Proud there, Sonny.
Yeah. Again, he's another guy who's not done anything all week, so maybe it's just blowing off the cobwebs. He's someone with a super high ceiling, 21-1 twice. Looks so good when he swims like that. Didn't look quite that sharp this morning, but I'd like to think he's got a little more to give. He's a top guy as well. Top guy. He actually, the club I coach at now, that's where he's from with John Rudd. So when John Rudd was here before he went Ireland, so Ben's back based from Plymouth.
Who's he been with lately? Because I know he's not training with James Gibson anymore.
So he's at Bath, but the uni, not the national centre, with a guy called Mark Skimming at the Bath University. And Gibson's had a little bit of input into what he's doing as well. He went down there a couple of times and just oversaw some stuff.
Yeah, okay. You got the two guys from the Netherlands. I've been helping Jesse Poots a little bit over the past 3 or 4 months.
He's a short course world champion.
Yeah, been helping him kind of lengthen out his stroke a little bit. So it's good to see him get in that top 8 position in the morning. Anyway, Brent Hayden, what a legend. Coming back and getting in that semi. He's actually next to Bruno tonight, and Brent. I was one of the first guys to tell Brent, mate, you can make the finals at the Olympics again for sure. Get back in the water. So it's nice to see one of your buddies get in there, and he'll be going head to head with Bruno tonight, which is awesome. The other kid from the Netherlands, who a lot of people think is a contender. He's in there for 6. De Boer, he's got more in him, I think. So, and then you've got Christian from Greece, who was the silver medalist from the World Championships, who's in the 3rd spot right now, look really comfortable too. So
Alabama boy.
Yeah, Christian. So I think that's going to kind of be your top 8. I don't see Michael Andrew making it back. I don't see Vlad Morozov making it back. So I think those two will be a surprise tonight for most people not making top 8. That's what I think.
The youngest kid in there is Vlad Bukov from Ukraine. Did you see him?
Yeah.
He looked great, man.
He's
buck off.
Water polo guy.
Brett with all the jokes today.
Yeah.
Have you seen his start? The guy can't start. He does one fly kick, gets up, and just surfs over the water. He's a fast swimmer. He's not a starter though. He's not a starter.
Yeah.
You know who else is in here that I think is pretty neat is the kid from Venezuela, Alberto Mestre. His dad was a big time swimmer.
He swims at Stanford.
He's a Stanford kid. Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say he's NCAA. So he was at NCAA's this year. Yeah. Well, that'll be a good race. That'll be a good race tonight.
Bruno goes off at 11:11 a.m. in Tokyo, so it's kind of good luck too. I like that. So let's see. It'll shake out, but I think Bruno will get himself a lane in the final for sure. I think the top guys will get in. Caleb Manadou, Christian, at least one of the guys from the Netherlands will get in, and I hope Brent Hayden can scrape in there too. That would be my top 8. So, all right, let's move on. Women's 50 free.
Cool. Yeah.
Emma McKeon looked really, really comfortable this morning. Well, she looked great. I mean, she's just having a crack at me, didn't she?
Do you know what I think is the most crazy thing, though? Zhang Yifei, the 200 fly winner, in at 6th with 24.3. That's absurd. That's absurd. 203.2 fly.
Yeah.
And 24.350. But yeah, sorry, I'm not detracting from Emma McKeon.
No. She just looked good. I thought Pernille looked great. Again, you got the top kids doing or top girls doing the business. They're getting the job done, and no surprises at the top end. Maybe at the back end, Simone Manuel 24/6, not looking incredible, but I think she's got a lot of work to do if she wants to make that top 8 as well. It's going to be Femke just kind of scraping in there 24/7.
Yeah, I was surprised.
A little bit disappointing there.
The French girl Marie Wattel. Man, she I think she was 17th or 18th in the 100, 17th. She's 18th here in the 50. So for 2 big events, she didn't. She's not making it.
Yeah. She got like 5th or 6th in the 100 fly though. So I think still a successful meet. She was 56-1 there. So
yeah,
I think she's been all right. Siobhan Howie as well, right at the back end. I think she struggles with the 50 compared to the 100 and 200.
Yeah,
the Polish girl.
Wasik.
Yeah, she had a good swim. She continues to do good things, so she'll be in the mix here tonight.
Yeah,
tomorrow rather.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out these days when's what. They're going to bed right now and trying to get 7-8 hours sleep. We're going to be up all day working. So that's the difference. That's the difference between them and us right now. Sonny, how much sleep are you getting? When are you getting sleep actually?
Oh, look, I got about 2 hours last night, and then we watched the swimming. I then went and coached for an hour and a half, and then I come back and I got about 5.5 hours after coaching. So
that's pretty good.
I'm rejuvenated. Then got one more session tonight and just chill out.
Now you're going back again. Yeah. What about you, Nate? You getting sleep?
Yeah, I stay up a little bit later. I try to cut some stuff up, get it out onto the interwebs, but
yeah, we need to thank Nate for all that, by the way.
No worries, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, last night I think I was texting you at 11:52, and I was like, "Hey, we're in bed before midnight tonight." So 2.5 hours 2 nights ago. Last night was only 90 minutes, which made it really nice. So yeah, I got 6 hours last night. It was awesome. I feel like $1 million.
Yeah, I don't know about bed after that. My Red Bulls were kicking in about midnight, so it took me till about 2 o'clock to calm down and get off, and then I had Bruno on my mind, so my internal alarm clock went off at 5 a.m. and started texting Bruno and calling him and getting him in the right headspace. So yeah, it's been interesting, just trying to squeeze sleep in where we can, but that's it. All right, let's move on from the 50 for women, and then we had the 1,500 meter prelims. Got to tell you, I didn't see a stroke of it this morning.
What, the mile?
Didn't see a stroke. It's not a mile. It's 1,500.
You don't say. Did you watch them, Sonny?
I didn't.
All right.
That was my sleep break.
I mean, Bobby Fink looked great. He looked great.
Oh, he looked fantastic. Roman Chuck, his stroke, I swear he must be watching me swim because I think he's copying me.
You look that good, Nate. I've not seen you swim. If you look that good, I'm excited about your career.
No, that guy's stroke is insane. He's so smooth. He gets on his side, so far onto his side, you almost wonder if he's going to roll over onto his back, But Bobby Fink, huge 800 a couple nights ago, Olympic gold medalist. All he needs to do in this race is stick with these guys exactly like the 800. Same game plan. Just stick with them and try to blow the doors off of them at the end. I don't think Paul Trineri is 100%. It's not going to be. No one's going to be near the world record, I don't think. Florian Wellbrock, the German, he looked excellent. You had a great British kid. He had a really excellent swim. He snuck in. Frolov, the other Ukrainian, he's in. And then, of course, Felix is back again for his third final. He's been in the 400, the 800, and the mile from Austria. The swim of the morning was in 12th place. This Vietnamese kid almost broke 15 minutes.
That's crazy.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow. Yeah, well, listen, the prelim. Yeah, that is amazing, actually.
Kudos to him.
Prelims aren't that exciting, other than the times that we're seeing. They swim pretty well, but the final is going to be a cracker. That's going to be a race. That's going to be a race. I'm looking forward to that one. That will be sensational up front. So,
and then to close this session, we had the medley relays. Which,
wow.
Sorry, Sonny, your women are out.
As far from what I'm hearing from on camp, they didn't really care compared to the mixed relay, and they're doing everything with that in mind. So they rested Kat Dawson for the final tonight. Unfortunately, her teammate at Sterling, Cassie Wild, went at a 61.0. She's been as quick as 59.2 this year. And then we also rested Anna Hopkin. Anna Hopkin pulled out the 53 and this relay just to focus on the mixed relay tonight. So they're like every egg in one basket. So yeah, GB weren't great here, but
they got bigger plans. They got other plans.
But there was a lot of tightness up at the top, and that's going to be a 5-horse race probably come tonight.
What about Molly O'Callaghan, 17-year-old, dropping a 52.3 at the end of that Australian? Oh my God!
She set the world junior record in the 200 freestyle, leading off that relay. I think.
She's the one that should have been in the final.
Yeah, she got left off. Yeah, how deep is Australian sprinting right now? It's just ridiculous. And I was actually talking to Coley Stickles last night. Coley was in Tokyo and he flew back, got back last night. We were having a conversation, and he was amazed that all the Australians actually swim bent arm freestyle. None of them are doing straight arm. If you look at Molly, if you look at Emma, you look at even Chalmers, they're all swimming bent arm freestyle, which is actually a pretty interesting observation. I never really saw it myself until Coley mentioned it. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. They are. No one's swimming straight arm freestyle in Australia.
Not since Eamon, I guess. Not since Eamon.
No, and all these women are just tearing it to pieces. So there may be something in that, guys. Have a look at it. Maybe one of those things the skills and talents boys can analyze for us,
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. But yeah, interesting. But then the real story was in the morning of the men's medley relay. Oh, wow. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Holy.
I thought America were going to miss it for a brief second.
Thank God.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, they should have. I mean, who put that relay together? Honestly, that's not. To me, that's not a relay where you're like, yeah, we're definitely going to make, we're definitely making top 8 off this one, you know? Like that's a risk relay as far as I'm concerned.
Scary, man. They keep doing kind of the same game plan where it's like, hey, we got 4 guys, 4 girls, 4 different people, that aren't going to swim tonight. Let's just go for it.
Yeah, I think that's that was a crucial mistake. It could have been costly. I mean, if those 2 teams didn't jump, they were gone.
Yep.
Say it.
Yeah. I think the big theme of this Olympics is just the depth. Like, we're not seeing loads of world records, but the 16th or the 8th cutoff times are miles faster than they've ever been. And that goes for these relays. Gone are the days where America can do the full switch and comfortably make it through second or third. Like, you need to be fast in the morning now. Otherwise, you're not coming back. And yeah, Andrew Wilson, Blake, they look real sluggish. 48.2 shouldn't be anchoring any team.
Well, listen, in fairness to Blake, he was in a whitewater jumble mess trying to swim. He was in waves, mate. He was just getting pounded. He couldn't do anything about it. He was so far behind. I don't blame Blake at all on that one.
No, that's fair.
He did his best. But in terms of the final itself, it looks like obviously Britain's going to swap in Petey, and then the US are going to do their swap. So does that equal out? Does Great Britain have a chance to win this thing?
Yeah, I think they do. But I also think Italy do. They've been great all meet, and I think it'd be very fitting if they did manage to top something off. And they've got the talent. They've got a 57 breaststroker in there. Session's great. Moressi's great. Like, they're not going to change anyone as far as I can see, but they've definitely got time to take off. They took off time in the freestyle, I think, in the relay final, and they've got the talent there. They've got 4 guys who can go real fast.
Yeah. Well, that'll be interesting. It's not the usual handout gold medal to the US on that one, is it?
No. I do wonder what America will do on the breaststroke leg. Will they go Fink? Will they go Michael Andrew? Who's a bit wobbly and getting a lot of pressure from everyone in America.
God, he's getting hammered right now, Michael Andrew, isn't he?
You can't put him on that relay. You can't. No.
You can't
put him
put
on
Wilson
the
on.
relay.
You can't put Wilson on. He just went 59.2.
Nick Fink. Put Nick Fink on the relay.
Nick Fink didn't even earn the spot.
I don't care. That guy's been swimming great.
I know. And it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. But, the tradition would tell you that you don't go outside the lines of the guys that have earned the spot.
Well, I'm going outside the lines.
I would. I would in this case. I'd be like, sorry, you're not doing the job here. But it's going to be really controversial.
Schedule. He's got events. Nick Fink's just sitting there waiting to swim, right? You want a fresh Nick Fink or a sleepy, mentally consumed Michael Andrew with all the anti-vaxxer talk and all the other nonsense that's been circulating around him right now. I mean, did you read that USA Today article by Christine Brennan? She ripped him a new asshole.
Oh yeah, they're killing him right now. He's getting destroyed. He's getting destroyed from Phelps in his training. He's getting destroyed on her on the mask. I mean, poor guy can't win a trick right now. He's getting pounded everywhere.
Yep, just getting crushed.
And then if they ultimately do put him on this relay and it doesn't win gold, my God, just call it a career. The poor kid will be done forever. So yeah, there we go. I like that relay. Murphy, Fink, Dressel, and Apple. I think that's the relay. Ben, so nice call, Ben. I think they have to go with that. It just makes too much sense to me.
I think Zappel needs a little redemption time here. I think he's probably pissed off. He's hungry. You can have a bad swim, but that doesn't mean you can't turn it around. We see it time and time again. Look at Lily King. Lost the Olympic gold medal. Turns around. Gives the 200 breaststroke her 100% best shot. Gets back on the podium. Breaks 220 for the first time. That's what we need Zach Apple to do. Forget that 200 free. Who cares? That shit's way over.
But listen, Zach Apple had a bad 200. He never had a bad 100. He went 48.1, which isn't a bad swim. He just got beat out. That swim still holds up on. There's no one else on the team that's going faster than that right now.
And he was the second fastest in the 4x1 free relay. He was 46.6. He can back it up. He can back it up.
Yeah.
If we go in behind Zach Apple, we won't beat you. If Zach Apple dives in first, America win. As far as I'm concerned, we need to be ahead. We need or level to make it a race.
Yeah, very smart call. I like that. Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be good. Okay, so tonight, men's 100 fly finale. Caleb Dressel, Christoph Milak, followed by the women's 200 backstroke finale. Kayla McCune, Regan Smith, Phoebe Bacon. I'm sorry, not Regan Smith. Ryan White, Phoebe Bacon, Kylie Moss.
Come on, Nate. It's getting late here.
It's late in the day, eh? It's late in the day.
We got the women's 800 free final. So Ledecky and Titmus round 3 tonight.
Oh, yes.
Followed by your 50s, and then the mixed medley relay. So yeah, there's a lot. There's another big night tonight. I got to say this. I think this is the last prelims morning live stream podcast thing that we're putting out. Right? Today's it. Right?
This is it. Yeah, this is it. So
tomorrow you can sleep in a little bit. Make sure you get up, get that swim practice in. That Saturday morning swim practice.
Yeah, it's happening.
And I think that's it, guys. Are we done?
Yeah, I'm just texting.
Anything else?
I'm just texting with the great Anthony Irvin as we speak, guys.
Tony, what up?
Just texting with the great Anthony Irvin.
What's his insight? What's his call? He's got to have some wisdom. Or is he telling you to buy some cryptocurrency?
No, I'm I'm trying to corral him to come on the program. Trying to corral Anthony to come on the program tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. I'm working. So let me go to work, guys. Okay. Let me do my work. This has been awesome. Please, final thoughts on Bruno. He is attempting to make it into the final of the 50 freestyle tomorrow. So that's my final thought. He's got a round to get through, and then I'll give you a thought on if he does that or not. So, but that's the aim. We've got to get top 8. Top 8. Can he do it? Of course he can do it. Will he do it? Hey, it's the Olympic Games.
He'll do it.
A lot of pressure.
He'll do it.
Let's see. Let's see. All right. Let's
Guys,
get off.
Great day. Sonny, enjoy practice.
Oh, yeah.
Sonny, you coming back on tonight, or you sleeping through that one?
Oh, come and have some faith in me. You know I'm up. I'm ready. I'm there.
All right.
You know it.
Yeah, we've got to have you, mate. It's too good. All right. See you guys.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.
Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.